what's going on, guys? Roni here, and thanks for stopping by. So, I've been thinking of doing this Halo commentary for a while. I've been seeing this trend happening for a while, and I was prompted by I've been checking in on the dudes that I normally watch on YouTube and the ones that I've interacted with within the Halo community. So I checked out one of Actman's videos there. It was just his update one. I like watching the Actman's videos. I think everyone does. Actman is great content creator. I hope that he pursues this as a career because I'd love to see him branch out and do other games. And this is basically what he was saying in his update video. And it's a trend that I'm seeing a lot within the Halo community among commentators. Faven's done it, Late Night's done it, I'm sure there's others that have done it, I've done it. It's the fact that we're getting burnt out with Halo. And people will say, oh well, Halo 5 is still alive and things like that. They're still bringing content to the game. But we really are not being listened to. Now, I don't want to bash 343 or any of that in this commentary. I just want to explain to you guys why these commentators are getting burnt out. And Actman said it very well in his video when he said that, editing a video and really kind of getting your head around the topic that you're going to discuss in a video can fuck with your head. Okay, it really can. It messes with you because you're looking at, all these negative comments. You're looking at sometimes positive comments that, in your opinion, feel so blindly written that it does get to you. It does get to you. Like, think about it. You guys are watching a 10-minute video, whatever it is. Like this one, is like a 7 or 8-minute video, whatever I've made it. But that takes me maybe 2 hours to do in total, excluding if I've actually written a script for it, which a lot of my stuff is unscripted at the moment because I'm trying to branch out and put more of myself into my channel instead of discussing these topics that I really have just come to the conclusion are futile to even discuss because nothing will be done. And in this futility is where all of us are getting burnt out. That we have all these great ideas for Halo. We have all these good ideas that we enjoy talking about, we enjoy writing about, we enjoy sending out into the wild of YouTube for you guys to discuss, and hopefully for someone that actually has some power to do something about. But nothing has ever happened. Nothing ever does happen. And it really does get to you. It chips away at you. And I think the main thing and the main lesson that I've learned from this is that you can't align yourself with a game if you're a YouTube commentator that is severely struggling in a kind of hope to try and bring it back to where it was. Because that was my intention for my channel anyway. That when I saw Halo 4 struggling, I decided I'm going to make videos being as brutally honest as I could be at the time back in 2012, 2013 about the game, to try and say, look, this is the reality of this game, this is the direction it's going, we need to stop this before it really gets out of control. And nothing has been done. It has spiraled completely out of control. And the thing is, right now I sound so negative, right? I sound so negative in all of my videos, and that's another thing Actman touched on, which is a great point that not a lot of people talk about. But if we're talking about a topic that's negative, people are going to think that I'm some salty bastard who is just constantly complaining about games, which isn't true. I love games. I absolutely love games, and I think there's some great games out there that are doing nearly everything right. And the reason I focus on Halo and these games that are struggling is because I don't think they should be struggling, and I love them so much that I would love to see them succeed. And I think therein lies why Halo commentators do what they do. They release gameplays, they release commentaries that are thought-provoking. The reason we do what we do is because we care about the game just as much as you guys, and we want to entertain you guys and bring these points forward so that you guys can go out and discuss these on the forums. Maybe talk about something in a different way, or shed a different light on a topic. That's all we're trying to do, and it does get tough. I'm telling you, it does get tough. From like anyone that does make Halo videos or videos in general on a game that is struggling, you guys will know that it is tough trying to retain your motivation. Now, for other games that were struggling, like Gears was struggling. Gears is back now, but Gears used to be struggling, guys. Remember, after Judgment, the community did dwindle, and the Coalition really went out and did a great thing, I think, with Gears 4. They actually listened to their community, and I think this is They did a reverse 343, and I think I want to align myself or just focus on games by developers that will do this, that will take my opinion, your opinion, everyone's opinion into consideration when they make their games. And I think that that's something that developers need to do to be fair. They really need to do that to be fair. And at the moment, Halo is not doing that, and it is unfair. But there's nothing we can do. We have to step away from these things. You know, we want to be happy. I've seen that Faven wants to make, you know, more diverse content. Late Night does. Actman does. The reason these guys want to make that kind of content is because they're great guys. You know, it's that fucking simple. And the fact that they're, you know, that they're able to express themselves in a certain way for Halo and, you know, convey a point and, you know, maybe put something in a different light that people don't think about, says to me that these guys could excel at any game that they wanted to focus on if they're able to do as well as they can with Halo. So I would say to anyone out there that's feeling disillusioned with Halo, I'm not trying to push people away from the franchise, guys, with this next point that I'm going to make, but if you're feeling disillusioned with Halo, then move on to another game. And I'm not saying that as, you know, a kind of, you know, way to say rally to my cause, you know, let's show 343. I'm saying this genuinely out of positivity, that play a game that you enjoy, because if you're not enjoying the game or the way it's handled or whatever, it will ebb into your actual life. You know, you'll start to like feel a little bit negative in your regular, you know, in your regular everyday life. Sorry, this is a one-take commentary, so any mistakes I apologize for, but I wanted to be honest to you guys, and I wanted to do this in one take. And I think that if you're honest to yourself, and if you're honest about the game, and you go play other games, potentially something new will happen. But it was said very well in Actman's video that 343 are just going to do whatever they want. And it's been all but apparent for the last few months that that really is the case. They don't care. They'll lie, they'll do whatever they need to do to sell you more Halo. And it really worries me because, you know, with Halo Wars 2 and things like that, and the potential for Halo 3 Anniversary and Halo 6 coming out, they're definitely coming out, I'm just worried that they'll further bury this franchise, and I don't want to see that. I want to see everyone be positive. I want to see everyone play games that they like. So that's basically my explanation and my little ramble of why YouTube commentators are getting burnt out with the game so far. Like I always say, if you enjoy Halo 5, go and play it. But if you don't, consider other games. Battlefield 1, Gears of War 4, and COD 4 are probably going to be great ones. So thanks very much for listening, guys. I will see you in the next one, and thank you for stopping by.